What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we've got Weizz Schwarz Toy Story and Monsters Inc. Starter Decks. Yay! I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the name of the game horribly. It's the best I can do right now. No, I did show you this the other day. I showed you there was a booster set coming, and hopefully going to be doing a good opening of those sometime in October, because that set comes out on the 30th of September. Like almost everything, it comes out the day after my birthday. It is weird how many things are coming out on September the 30th, but these are cool. But they're also weird, because they are, I believe anyway, it seems very much like these are not getting an English language release. Remember, the Marvel set never got an English language release. And if you go over onto the Weizz Schwarz website, there's nothing on there about this set in English at all. It seems to be, for the moment, Japanese only. I'm assuming some kind of licensing deal. Now, what makes me slightly nervous, you can get chase cards inside these starter decks. It makes me slightly nervous. You can kind of see there that the two holo cards at the front are bending. So I don't know if the chase cards will be kind of at the front or the back. But there are basically two different kinds of chase cards you can get. There are 3 amazing stamped cards, and there are some treble R rare cards which are not quite as stunning but still pretty cool. I don't know if I've now got like no chance to pull them. So we got ourselves a little booklet which shows you how to play the game, obviously in Japanese. I am actually learning Japanese. It's going all right. The Pokemon World Championships has been confirmed to be held in Yokohama next year. So I'm really accelerating learning Japanese. I'm not quite at the stage of reading these, but I'm getting a lot closer than I was a while ago, so that's lovely. And then we've got just a little playmat here, and then there is a little Monsters Inc. little list of cards in the set and all that good stuff. So it's a nice little bonus. Now, being a starter deck, of course, what you will find is lots of doubles, but I believe these are exclusive cards that are found in the starter deck, but are not actually found in the set. So, that's quite neat. Do we actually finally pull one of the amazing cards? That would be the dream, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at that card back. That is a beautiful card back. So, this is never going to go back in there again. So we know there's a couple of holo cards at the front. We got ourselves one. It's just kind of a mirror holo style with the crew. We've then got one of those, which is rather lovely. It's from Monsters University. Now, that's not a treble R rare card, so I'm assuming I don't get one, which is a little bit sad, but like I say, I don't know if you can see in the decks to see them or not. I'm hoping you can't. That would make it rubbish. So, what have we got? So, we've basically got, and like I say, with it being a starter deck, is that dude? He's back. There's lots of kind of double of cards here, which are, needed to actually play the games. We've got 2 of all of these. Hey, it's a cleanup crew. Oh, man. I want to rewatch Monsters University, because, yeah. One thing I do really love here, you can note they've got Monsters University on the Monsters University cards, but then some of them have Monsters Inc. on them instead. So these are all Monsters University. Hopefully in a minute we'll get to. Yeah, so this one, it's just your Mike card, and we've just got, hey, it's just Mike. It's kind of chilling and waving. And there's a Monsters Inc. card, not a Monsters University card, so they've got the different stamp on, which is very cool. One thing I do find interesting is the artwork on these. Now, I think the cards look extremely cool, but I know that some people are basically not fans, because it's really just kind of pictures taken from the movie whacked onto cards. I'm alright with it personally. I think some of these look cool, and certainly the stamped cards look absolutely amazing, but I think some of the non-stamped cards, shall we say, they're not looking quite so hot. So we've got a few more Sully cards to finish off here. I'm not going to be going through what all of the cards do in great detail, partly because my Japanese is okay, but it's not as fast as it could be. And really, I'm just showing you, the cards from a bit of a collector's standpoint. So, bunch of 2-ofs, bunch of 3-ofs, bunch of 4-ofs. So 4 being a playset here. And just kind of enough. And one thing I love about the Pixar set, so the Marvel set was a little bit of a problem because there was only one starter deck. So it basically meant that if you wanted to play just with the Marvel set, and I'm not into Weiss Schwarz generally, it's really just kind of sets like this that grab my attention. If I want to play with the Marvel set, then I've got to kind of make decks from booster boxes and all of that. I can't just pick up 2 starter decks unless I'm playing like a 60 card mirror, which I don't really want to do. Whereas here we got the Monsters Inc. starter deck, and we've got the Toy Story starter deck, and there is actually a Cars starter deck coming out, oh, maybe tomorrow in fact. I think it actually literally drops tomorrow on the 9th, well, as I'm recording this. Probably by the time you see this, it's already dropped on the 9th of September. So, there are actually, yeah, there are a few of them, which is very cool. So you can basically have kind of all 3 of them playing against each other. So you can play a nice limited format with just those 3 starter decks, which I really appreciate. So, going over to the Toy Story deck now, we've got a learn to play thing going on here with all of the rules. Again, brush up on your Japanese if you want to learn that. And then we've got, just like we saw on the other one, we've got ourselves a rather lovely playmat, where, you know, half of it is a playmat, and then the other half of it, we've got a picture of Toy Story, showing off some of the cards, and then a list of the cards from the starter deck. So, we've already unfortunately missed getting a crazy super rare card in one of the decks. Would be awesome to get it in the other. It does worry me that you can totally see kind of into the side of the deck. I'm worried that the foiling would give it away, but let's have a look, ladies and gentlemen. I live in hope. That'd be cool, right? Oh, trying to get the little sleeve off is a bit of a nightmare. I'm not trying to get the sleeve back on. The sleeve's not coming off, and that's okay. One of the things I do really like about this is that you get in those 2 holos anyway, and the holos are beautiful cards. The holo itself is, you know, just kind of a mirror holo, but look at the background on that card. It is awesome. So there's your Bo Peep. So no super crazy rare card. And it looks like, for the second deck in a row, we're not getting a Treble R rare or one of the others, which is a little bit sad. But I think it's one of those you have to kind of, if you're like me buying it from abroad, you've got to actually buy it from Amazon so it's shipped by people that don't care. I'm not saying you can see those super rare cards because the pull rates are very low. I'm probably just getting unlucky, but I'm paranoid that you can. So, we've got the unicorn toy from Toy Story 4, and the hedgehog, and the doll. So these are all Toy Story 4. Here we go. So now we've got the sideways cards, and these are actually from Toy Story 3, and they've got the Toy Story 3 stamp on them, which I appreciate. So I love this. Like, I know, oh, there's Toy Story 2, there's the wheezing penguin. And I do love that they've actually got the stamp of the appropriate movie. They could all easily be stamped with Toy Story, and that wouldn't really make a huge difference. But I really love that they've not done that. I really appreciate the fact, oh, lots of hugging bear. I really appreciate the fact they've actually gone to the effort of getting the right movie stamp on the right card. That makes me very happy indeed. Says some Jesse. The other thing this makes me want to do is go and watch a whole bunch of Pixar films. Because, yeah, it just makes me want to watch Pixar films. Alright. What are the odds I actually pull one of the really rare cards and just don't realise? Nice. We've got the rarity symbols down here. So I'd like to think I wouldn't miss it. Be kind of embarrassing if I did, frankly. There's Toy Story 2. Also, I watched Lightyear the other day. Obviously a spin-off. I enjoyed it. I'll be honest with you. My kids got bored super quickly. But I enjoyed it. And then we finish off. We've got a Bo Peep. And we got a couple of Buzz. So there we go. That's what the decks end up looking like. And I like it. I like these. I think my Japanese needs to get slightly better before I actually go and play with them. But like I said, I really love the idea that you can go out and buy, you know, the 3 different Pixar decks and then just have a nice little limited format playing the 3 decks against each other. It makes me happy. I wish there had been, you know, 3 different Marvel starter decks. I really do think that would have made the whole thing better. There weren't, so it's very much a moot point, but would have been cool if there were. Right, okay, ladies and gentlemen, So those are the starter decks, and I like them. I'm going to be honest with you. I think they're pretty cool, but now it's over to you guys. Have you picked these up? Do you plan on picking them up? Are you going to be picking up any booster boxes of the Pixar set? I'm going to be honest, there's a very good chance that I do. I'm thinking, getting a couple booster boxes. I've got to be careful, because like I say, on September the 30th, there's a new Digimon set, Dimensional Phase. There's the new One Piece starter deck, the Navy starter deck, it's all in Japan. You've got the One Piece Super pre-release in the UK, which is on, US, etc., happening from that day as well. And you've got the Dragonite Pokemon Go Premier Ball set with the promos. That's coming out for Pokemon on that day. Marvel Champions are dropping Mutant Genesis and the Cyclops pack and the Phoenix pack. All this is September the 30th. It's getting a bit silly. Hey-ho. Right. So yeah, tell me what you think about this. Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice. And then the usual rules, comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, check out the Patreon. Look after yourselves till next time. That is always the most important thing. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio. Bye.